Whoa, 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 yes. Wow. This is bigger than I was hoping for, that's for sure. Well, it's peaceful and it's quiet and it's almost glass, which concerns me about the spot lock on my chosen trolling motor there. So for those that have been following, this is a new boat. Only had it for a few months, still getting it figured out, and ultimately it's lessons you learn. I think that's how people end up with a whole bunch of extra fishing equipment, is they buy stuff that didn't quite work for them. One of them is, I think I'm going to go with an 8-foot power pole, if at all possible. I'm not sure that I can though, given where my light is mounted and all that, but we'll see. Because a 6-foot power pole will hold you in about 4.5 to 5 foot of current, and I needed a little more. Need a little more. Also, I think maybe a stronger trolling motor might not be having as much trouble. Although this is a little bitty light boat. For those that don't know, this Maverick weighs about 1,500 pounds or so. And I mean, look, there's no current. There's no current at all. So, all right, let's go back. Let's do some fishing. Looks like we are in a don't see a whole lot going on under me, but I wouldn't expect it to be, although there is a lot of stuff going by. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Fishing in just over 8 feet of water, right at 8 feet of water. But I haven't saw it so much as a tug. But you see how the water's coming in here and then it's wrapping around. So what I'm trying to do is hit that wall over there, have my shrimp stay close to that wall and just sort of go around it. Because from what I understand, that's where the snapper are. I was right on the wall that time. Yeah, there's little fish jumping over there. The osprey are getting some little fish. I just had my first little tug. Yeah. All right. Don't know what it is. Well, it spit it out, whatever it was. But at least it was a tug. Yeah, it was two Gilman shrimp for sure. But skunk's not dead, but he's on the run. What do you think of this, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think of this? This is absolutely beautiful. So I'm sure at this point in the video you've heard it before, but if not, for the first time, we are spending a week working out of Indian Mound Fish Camp in Oak Hill, Florida. I've been trying to fish in the morning, shrimp at night. Today is Thursday. I've got to fish 3 times. Not a lot of video on it because the weather has been insane. But we can be upset about what we didn't get to do or happy about what we do get to do. And right now I'm getting to fish, so I'm all right with that. I'm going to turn on another camera here that I had forgotten to turn on, just to see if I can get some B-roll. Maybe not. It's definitely on. I got my YOLO power bank. I got my thing turned on. But it does not want to power on for me. All right, I'll have to figure that out another time. All right. Looks like my other camera's battery might be going dead. I'm gonna give this shrimp one more trace, but he is definitely dead. Nope, not dead, just going back. That's my Insta360 over there chirping at me. Still learning how to do this, so I've got my audio going through my DJI mic set, trying to keep it in stereo. It goes to my Osmo action cam that's on my chest. I've also got a 3 that I'm still figuring out. It doesn't track me all that well, so I'm working on that so that I can basically have something follow me around the boat or the beach or wherever I'm fishing. But we're going to test that out really well this evening when we do the walkthrough of the camp. Yes, I waited until 4 days into our trip to give you the walkthrough of the camp because, like I said, the weather's been crazy. Super windy and just miserable. But I got a lot of good experience parking the boat in sketchy situations, so I can't complain too much. All right, I got one little bite over here, and that was it. So I'm going to release this shrimp to the wild, get a fresh one, see if I can't improve my odds. Yeah, these are some big shrimp. So I do not blame that little shrimp holder hook. I think they bought the small to mediums thinking that's what I would use. Got here, all they have was mediums to larges, and that little hook isn't going to do the trick. So I want to give that a fair review. And we'll do it next time. Hopefully I can get some smalls. I know there's a hardware store right up the road. That's one cool thing about this. Even though you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, this camp, which is down there, you can see where that little blue boat's pulling out. They got nice RV parking, beautiful property. I can park the boat right behind the RV. Although right now, because the water's so low, I'm sort of stuck about 50 or 60 feet away from my trailer. But I'm not complaining. It's a nice little protected area. Get the motor completely out of the water. and it's choke full of manatee, which makes getting in and out of there interesting. A lot of in and out of neutral. Boy, there are some birds hunting over there. Do a weird twist for the Insta360. All right, come on, something hit it. If nothing hits this, we're gonna move on. Because I do see another seawall around the side. But I was hoping this open area right here, they would be sitting here waiting. Couple more casts. Something's chasing them over there. I keep seeing little fry or minnows or whatever jumping across the top. So something's underneath there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's a lot going. Oh, I just got hit. Just got a little hit. All right, we got a fish. He ain't very big though. Oh, lost him again. Well, it definitely killed the shrimp, but he wasn't big enough to take it. Whoa, 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 yes. Wow. This is bigger than I was hoping for, that's for sure. As you can tell by my light rod, I think he let it go. Wow. He did let it go. Holy cow. Holy cow, what was that? My goodness. Oh yeah, it took my leader and everything. Holy cow. So I'm gonna say that was a snook that I was not prepared for, because it cut it straight off. It cut it straight off. I only had a small leader on there. Like I said, I was not going for snook. That was awesome though. That was awesome. Holy cow. All right, I think I am still gonna move a little bit because I did not bring any gear. First of all, this time of year, catching a snook would be a waste of time. Although they're fun to catch any time of the year. But I gotta make a new leader for all of that. I'm gonna move the boat and we'll start recording here again in a few minutes. Let's give this another whirl. I put a little better leader on this one just in case. Oh, I'm up on their lawn. Now I'm too far off the wall. Now, this is a little Fuego 2500. It's on my slam stick. It's a 7.6 medium power fast action. I got it through my friends at Salt Strong. With the hope of catching some good inshore fish. Although, if I hook up another snook like I did a minute ago, this reel's not going to pull it off. Although it could. I've seen the guys there do some amazing things with much less gear. So, I guess that's normal for a trolling motor to spot lock. Just sit there and spin back and forth. I'm getting bit. Go ahead and take it. It was running with it, but it didn't actually take it. I'll let it sit for another second. Well, it's definitely dead now. Get one or two more casts out of him. Some dolphin just everywhere. Hopefully I'll be able to get those on the 360 if it's still recording. Looks like it is. I've got some extra batteries for that one. Actually, I got extra batteries for all of them. Video from this morning may not be the greatest because I have a little bit of a filter, an NG filter on there. The sun wasn't quite up yet, but once it starts coming up, boy, that changes everything. All right, last cast for that one. And again, up on the lawn, right on the wall. See, we got them little fish jumping again. Something is definitely over there. There's a lot of it going on. Something's under there hunting them, scaring them up. All right, I'm gonna put a fresh one on there. I bought 12 and don't have a whole lot of time, so might as well start using live instead of dead. I'm gonna go right through the back on this one though, and maybe whatever's hitting it won't quit letting it go. Gotcha. Haha. Slippery little suckers. Just using a number 2 circle hook. In the hopes that if I catch something and I got to throw it back, I just got it in the lip. Get my controller closer to me. That way it doesn't end up in the water. Damn, there's some big fish getting marked coming right through here. Or at least that's what the fish finder says. I think I just saw that dolphin though. My goodness. All right. Still got about a half hour left. Just gonna let it pull off of the back here because it does look like stuff's going under me. Try and hug that wall. Nothing there. All right, something's bumping it. Something took it a little bit there. There we go. There we go. All right, we got a fish now. Yeah, we got a fish now. It is fighting. Whatever it is, it ain't letting go. It's not getting tired either. Take a little bit more drag. Take a little drag, I mean. My goodness. Where are you going? Out to sea? Come on. Turn. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of back on it. Here we go. Here we go. This is a big fish. I don't know what it is, but it is not a small fish. I'm gonna need my net though, and I didn't even bring it over there. All right, still fighting me a little bit. Still can't see it. But he's close to the boat now. Wow. And here comes a dolphin. Probably to steal whatever I have. We'll know it if it starts to run. That'll be that dolphin chasing it. Yep, there we go. Woo-wee. My camera died again. Alright, we're starting to make up some ground now. Oh, as soon as I talked. Tighten that drag down a little bit. Maybe not. Boy, this little rod and reel's doing alright for what it's meant for and what I'm putting it through. Holy cow. Alright, we're starting to get up to the top of the water here. What do we got? What do we got? What are you? Holy cow. My goodness. Is this a red? Or a drum? A big red. Big red. Holy cow. Big red. Yeah. Holy cow. Nice fish. Nice fish. Look at that fish. All right, I'm gonna try and do this without hurting me or this fish. All right, get this out of the way so I don't get on. Let's get a measurement on him. All right, he is, or she is, looks like 20, actually 30, oh well, 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, yeah, she's right at 30 inches. Look at that fish. Yes. How you like that? I don't know if that's going to be too close. I'm going to stand up. How you like that? Beautiful fish. Woohoo! All right, you're going back in, sweetie. You're going back in. Come on. Let's get some life in you. There you go. There you go. Woo! That's why we're here, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we're here. Again, I was out here looking for some damn snapper. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I hope I got all that on camera. My luck as the last couple days tells me probably not. But at least the 360 cam is running. And if my chest cam is running, then we'll be able to get some pictures. I'm gonna go back down, and it looks like it is still running. All right, so even though the battery's just about dead, we're gonna call it. That is a great way to end the morning. That's a beautiful fish. And I gotta be careful not to hook myself in the head with a circle hook. Wow, look at that. Slam stick, 7'6". That's that slam stick I got from Salt Strong. And this is the, I think it's the Daiwa Fuego. I bought this from them as a pair. I had never thought this little rod would do what it just did, but I am stoked that it did it, because that was a lot of fun. All right. I think it is time for us to head home.